Hello, Chris from My Stamp Lady, and I want to share with you how I made these cute little Christmas crackers. They're very easy to make with the envelope punch board. But this is a 1-inch size cracker, and I decided I wanted to make a little bit bigger one. These crackers I made with the 4.5 by 6.5 inch piece of paper, and this is actually right off of the Seasons of Style paper stack. And I do have the directions for these on my blog, and I will reference that. But I wanted to try and make a little larger one, so I cut my paper to 5.5 by 6.5 inches. And then I am going to show you how to make it. So let's start scoring. I pulled in the Simply Scored, and with this, along the 6.5 inch edge, I am going to score at, and I like to use the bigger side of the ball because then it's less likely to tear the paper. 1.5 inches, I'm sorry, 1 inch, 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Then I'm going to jump up here and go to 4.5 inches, 5, and 5.5 inches. Rotate my paper 90 degrees, and I'm going to score at 1 1/4 inch, 2.5 inches, 3 3/4 inch, and 5 inches. And that's all the scoring I need to do. So I'm going to set my scoring, Simply Scored, aside. Okay, so now I need to bring in the bone folder, and I am first going to score along this longer side here. So I want to score the longer or fold the longer side. There we go. And this is going to make up the box, the base of the box. Pull in the Simply Scored. And so now I'm going to fold over my box here, or the paper, and go to 1.5 inches and punch. And then I'm going to, I also need to actually do this first edge too. Do the first edge, fold, do that one, then do this one at 1.5 inches, fold down to the next one, and let's do that at 1.5 inches, fold to the next one, and do that at 1.5 inches. Now I need to repeat on the other side. Let's fold that, go to 1.5 inches, fold 1.5, fold 1.5, fold 1.5, and don't forget to get this straight edge here also at 1.5. And there you have the base for your box. But before I put it all together, I am going to take and fold this 2-inch line, come back, and fold away from myself. And this helps to make those little, the ends of it fold nicer when you want to secure it up. Okay, so fold away from yourself, back, and then back again. There we go, and this is what your paper should look like. Okay, so now I need to just I'm going to seal that. So I'm going to put some sticky strip on there, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've placed the sticky strip along the edge here. Now I'm going to remove it and then fold this into a rectangle or a box. That lovely tape sticks. Okay, so let's line this up. Okay, I've lined up my edges, and then you'll see that you have your little box. So I actually pulled out some silver, just some silver cord I had. This is older, from a while ago, and I'm just going to tie a bow here on the end and repeat on the other side. And that's how you make your basic Christmas cracker, or your holiday cracker, for whichever holiday you want to use it for. Now, one thing I want to point out, let me get this tied up here, is I wanted to make a slightly larger one. So this one is 1¼ inches around on the side. And if you notice on my 1-inch one, you can see how big the little space in there is. Well, on a 1¼ inch one, the space is larger. And so you can't have a smaller candy in there. The only way to make that little end close up a little more, here I have the same, this is the same size as one that I cut out just with some different paper. And what you need to do is make your holes deeper. So I'm going to do that. And you cannot do this part with the punch board because the punch board will only punch so deep. So let's make that one deeper, and then I've got to rotate it because I already have it sealed. And let's make these deeper. Don't make sure you don't cut all the way through. You still do need to have some of it attached in the center. And then I'll repeat this on the other side, cutting all parts of it. I've cut all of the sides a little deeper, and now, okay, I've tied that shut, and you can see the difference in the size hole that you get in the end. So really, if you want to have a larger cracker, but you want to have a smaller hole on the end, you need to cut deeper. And if it, but you cannot cut through, you need to still have some attached, and that way you can make a larger cracker and still have a little smaller hole. But this is doing it straight with the punch board. The punch board can only cut so deep, so you are going to wind up with a bigger hole there. This is the one done with the smaller piece of paper with the 1-inch and the dimensions that you can find at mystamplady.com. Please don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions about what I've done here. Have a great day.